The President of the Senate and the Deputy, very important event. I represent a citizens group known as Fixpolitics, which is a research-based initiative with work-study groups. Our country is a giant currently trapped in cloak of a dwarf. Structural issues hobble our country badly, and therefore making it difficult for us to translate our well-known endowments into reality of a prosperous, inclusive society. Two socio-political issues that we must solve and solve quickly: effective management of our diversity on the principles of justice, equity, inclusion, and equality of opportunity. The second one is the management of our federation into a country that transforms to a nation. We are trapped in the identity as a country, and we currently are struggling to even remain a country without transforming into a nation. Two deepest economic problems that we must solve: productivity problem and poor competitiveness problem. And the fact that we have been unable to solve these problems have meant that we cannot maximize our human resources to create inclusive growth and prosperity. Therefore, we must acknowledge that we are in a historical moment of crisis, which can also be a moment of opportunity. When crisis once faced us, we had to innovate the doctrine of necessity in this country. Most men and women would rather deny a hard truth than face it. That shouldn't be us any longer. Therefore, Mr. Chairman of this occasion, the Fixpolitics Initiative demands that we should use this serious crisis and not let it go to waste. Why? The maturing of our democracy is dependent on us admitting that the current 1999 Constitution has passed its sell-by date. It has given us all it can give us. We need to center the citizens in our democracy. We need to move from country to nation. Therefore, this is our submission. Call for a big tent conversation around the single issue amendment for a referendum and a referendum commission for our deliberation on a new constitution for the country. We need to publicly agree a constituting of a representative new constitution conference. We need to inaugurate a national conversation to agree the participation, the process, and the agenda issues for the new constitution. We need to then complete the national conversation and distill it into referendum items for all citizens to vote on. And then we need to return that to the National Assembly. What we ask the National Assembly to do therefore is to single issue amend the Constitution to allow for referendum by the citizens of this country. I end on this note. If you are neutral in situation of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. If an elephant has its foot on the tail of a mouse, and you say that you are neutral, the mouse will not appreciate your neutrality. Nigerian citizens will not appreciate the neutrality of our political class while the country suffers and its citizens are shocked at the absence of leadership. Thank you very much.